thank you for your support. Thank you very much.
Chief, one here, ready?
Mr. Barr, could you?
Mr. Barr.
Could you talk to us about what you told them today? What were you able to tell the community today or before them?
Yes, I told them that the Department of Justice will have zero tolerance for massive violence against the Jewish community. We're taking a series of steps to make sure that these matters are reported to the department and give us an opportunity to act on them. That was the heart of it.
Why was it important for you to be here today in this community, in this neighborhood?
To show very clearly and emphatically that the Department of Justice puts the highest priority on protecting the Jewish community from these acts and from discriminatory acts as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Barr, God bless you.
You got sound up there?
Yeah.
His caliber, the United States Attorney General, come here and take such strong interest and make it a priority to get involved and to see what is actually occurring here in regards to hate crime and what is continuously being perpetrated on the communities here is something that's really, I believe, very impactful. Will leave a lasting impact, and not only for the communities that are being affected, but for all of the Jewish communities nationwide.
Now, what did he tell you? What steps the government can take?
He spoke of various different steps that he plans to take actions. Most importantly, take very big interest, keep an open eye. He mentioned that there will be zero tolerance for these types of crimes, and federal government will take a very close look at this issue. And we also spoke about having an ongoing relationship and an ongoing dialogue, follow-ups on progress being made as a result of the meeting we had here today. So we're very much looking forward to working very closely with the Attorney General, with his office, to help bring this issue under control. And hopefully some really positive, good things will come out of this meeting here today.
And what did the U.S. Attorney tell you upstairs? Because he's the local liaison, basically, for the Department of Justice.
We felt a strong collaborative feeling of wanting to take deep interest, and we felt a great level of concern on this level. And we spoke about working together, not only on a reactive level, but a sort of proactive level. We praised the NYPD and the relationship that we have with them. So we feel that we have great partners on our city and our state level, and now we feel we have a great partner on the federal level with the U.S. Attorney General, being here and coming down in this, and the fact that he's here with us today sends a very strong and clear message of what this issue means to him and how he plans to deal with this going forward.
Is there discussion about Bill?
Frightening trend.
Did Bill?
We hear of this every day in the Lower East Side. We were there this morning with the hate scrawled on building doors. What can be done to stop this frightening trend?
So there needs to be a combination of efforts. Government surely has a role to play in this, but not the only role. There is an important part for organizations like the Boro Park Jewish Community Council and other organizations that have been around the table. And, there's a very important role for us to play in this by working closely with other communities, especially those who predominantly are seen to have the communities in which crimes have been occurring from. And so to work with the leadership and to create a level of dialogue and understanding of what is it that is bringing these matters out there, and what can we do for prevention. And there's a lot of different steps that have to be taken on that area. The mayor has been a great partner. He just launched a neighborhood safety coalition, which the Boro Park Jewish Community Council is part of. We're very excited about that. We're working closely with Governor Cuomo and his office tomorrow. On Thursday, there's a big meeting where he will be speaking about the efforts he's making and the increased efforts he's making on adding more funding for security. So there's a lot of work that needs to be done, and we definitely feel that the Department of Justice has a place in this conversation, and we're grateful to Attorney General William Barr for coming down here to Boro Park and being part of this conversation and showing us and showing the world he takes this matter very, very seriously.
Bail reform have any effectiveness? Is bail reform discussed upstairs?
It was mentioned briefly. It's definitely something that I think we all, anyone with common sense, with logic, realizes and understands is a direct, consequence. I'm sorry, the hate crimes are a direct consequence of that. I believe there's other matters that have to be addressed and talked about, but it's clear that it's definitely something, and it was briefly brought up.
What did you say about the subject of Tiffany Harris, this repeat offender who's been in the press a lot?
We spoke about that. The press was present there. There were press present, and so we spoke about, again, I don't want to go into the details of those of the items discussed, but clearly the takeaway from the community leadership, the Jewish community leadership that was present at the meeting, was that there is a deep concern by the Attorney General, and he really wants to make it clear to us and to the world, to the nation, that this is something that he will be very seriously looking at and being part of, and we're hopeful to continue the dialogue as we've said.
But no, okay, fine.
Did you invite him, or did he?
The Attorney General's office reached out to us requesting this meeting. They were active in inviting the participants of the roundtable, and and we're happy to have been, the Boro Park Jewish Community Council is happy to have been chosen as the space, as the center for which the meeting took place. But this was the Attorney General's meeting.
Your name and title, Rabbi? Who was around the table? Who was there?
There were people there. There were pictures taken, and I'm sure we can all look into seeing all those organizations. But in general, it was representation of the various different neighborhoods, especially the ones that are being targeted. There was a representative of Crown Heights, a representative of Williamsburg. There was the representation from the Agudath Israel of America, from the UJA Federation, from the OU, and from Yeshiva University. So there was a diverse conversation, and I believe seven participants from the representation of the communities.
People that hold on a second. People that were complaining that they weren't invited. I mean, what do you say to those people that were trying to make something out of nothing?
This is a meeting that was organized by the Attorney General, and he developed a theme to this meeting, and I think it's important to have a conversation in which we have a more greater roundtable of community officials and elected officials. Everyone is vital to this conversation, and definitely we're happy to have had that conversation here today.
Sir, can we have your name?
The meeting went well, and it went so well. The Attorney General was actually briefed, knew the issues involved, and as said, made the commitment to follow up. And I think that's a message for everybody out there. You should know that if you commit a crime, a hate crime, against the Jewish community, you're not only up to scrutiny and the end of the day being apprehended by the state or city, but the federal government has its eye on you as well. There's various wonderful proposals that he's going to propose, and we hope with Hashem's help that we have to do ours. If Hashem liyishmerir shav shukat shomer, but we hope with Naibishn Silv that we will be secure.